Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Dr. Kiki Molao. Thank you for tuning into my channel. In this channel, we do things medicine, we do food, we do cars, and objective of it all is to learn from each other. So for you all guys who are returning subscribers, thank you. Now we are moving. We are over 200 subscribers to the channel. Yeah, so as you can see by the description below, today's video will be talking about tips that I want to share with you on how to save money during internship. And it's not only for medical professionals, it can be from to anyone. So the first tip that I have is know yourself. What do I mean? I mean, know where you come from, know who you are, know what you want, and don't compare yourself with your colleagues. If you get to understand who you are, everything will work out so smoothly. You have your colleagues, yes, you might be within the same tax bracket, but your broke is not the same. Some they are from a wealthy family. Some they are not from a wealthy family, but they also have other financial royalties somewhere, and others are just careless. They are I go all in on nothing. You understand? So you have those people in your cycle, and if you don't understand where you belong, you are always going to be lost, to get lost along the way in how you have to spend your money. So for those people who are from disadvantaged families and now you're becoming breadwinners in your families, you have to understand, and we should shy away from this thing of black tax or being taxed from our families, that we make it so forceful. It should be a thing that you plan for. I'm not saying that if you have black tax from your family, you have to neglect the fact that you are also human. You have to start working on yourself. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you know that you responsibility is waiting for you at home, be it building them a house, being it taking your younger sister or your younger brother to school, be it whatever, or be it buying your father a car, or being it buying your mother a car, or whatever, being it changing a kitchen unit at home, being it changing the plumbing system at home, whatever it might be, whatever the case might be. I mean, you should be able to not neglect the fact that you are going to do that. You have to plan around it, because if you don't have a plan for it, you are not going to see where your money is going. The reason why I want to emphasize this is you get to internship, you start the internship, people get to buy cars like from January. They're already driving big machines, Beamers, Max, and you're sitting there, you're like, did we sign the same contract, or some had connections for bigger digits? You understand? Kanti no, you are different. Your broke is not the same. You are from different backgrounds, and you all have different plans. So if you get to understand that, everything will work out so smoothly. I want to emphasize that. So the second tip is that you need to have a proper budget. I know, from if you're not used to budgeting from medical school or varsity rather, what you have to do, just get yourself a simple thing like a diary. Just to get yourself a diary to write things down. So what I normally tell people, or what I normally tell myself, is that if you don't know how to draw up a budget, write down first the things that you want to spend money on, the things that you really need. For an example, you have your big needs, and you have your big wants, and you have your other ones that are like very, you understand? So what you have to do is that, remember I said on tip number 1, you have to know where you come from. So if you're from a family where you have to build a house for your family, first of all, get a house plan. That's number 1. Get a house plan. You need to know how many rooms are you going to buy, are you going to build for your family. If it's a 5-room house, 2-bedroom and a double garage, get that house plan. After getting the house plan, go to warehouses and make a quotation for that house, so that if they're saying the house will be like 400,000 to build, including labor, you already know that, okay, I need to save up for something for 400,000. You already know that a house that I want to build for my family, it's worth 400,000. Secondly, you want to buy a car. Fine. Know how much you are willing to spend on a car. If you're like, okay, with me, I'm not going for anything that is more than 10,000 installment every month, then go with that. And when you say 10-month installment, are you saying that you are willing to get a car that is like worth 2 million and you can buy installment for like 8 years or more than that? You have to know what you imply. If you're saying, okay, no, I'm not going to buy a car that is more than 500,000, and you should stick to that. You should stick to that amount. So no matter what I'll say to people is that, are you a Beamer person, are you a Mac person, or are you just a simple car person, or are you that person who just want to start small, and then after starting small, after 2 years you want to upgrade into a different model? Or like, just know yourself, because you'll meet people who are buying cars and they change them, like maybe 6 months down the line they're driving a different car, and then after a year they're driving a new car. So you need to know what type of person you are for you to know the type of a car you'll settle for. So let's say you are a simple person, you want a simple car to go by to take you from point A to B, but it's very comfortable as well. It's not just a car, it's not small, it's not big as well. You can, like, it's so free to visit the different dealerships. You can visit your Audi, you can visit your BM, you can visit your Mercedes, you can visit your Hyundai, you can visit your Kia, you can visit any dealership, and then they can try to work a quotation for you that will be suitable for the budget that you want, and then you can work on that. Let's say you go to Audi, you're like, okay, I want a small car, but not small but comfortable as well, but I'm not willing to pay more than 5,000 a month for an installment, and I don't want a car to be more than 450,000 as in like settle amount. Then they will calculate for you, okay, this is the car we have, this kilometers, I'll try to upload a video later on things you have to look for, or things you have to know before buying a car, but it's not a topic in this video. But what I'm trying to say is that know what you want before you can go for a car. If you want a Beamer, do your research, go to dealerships, make a quotation that will be within the budget that you want. So that's number 2. Number 3, let's say you want to start your own business. I mean, like, you're starting your internship. There are those of you who want to start businesses. I know for ladies, some influencers, some are selling bags, some are selling that makeup, they're doing that, and you want to start your own business, be it a cooking business or whatever, small business. You also have to know how to save for that business as early as possible. So because when you like, you have to put everything under an umbrella. You understand? Under an umbrella, to say, okay, I'm planning to start my own business in 3 years time, and then I think my business, you have to do your own research. I think my business, for it to start over, look, to have a good start, I need to have something like 150,000 for it to properly run. Save up for it, because you set you know your target. Like, you want to start a business in 2 years time, so already you have your target year, and you know the amount that will be needed for you to start off your business. Already that, okay, I have 150,000, so that means I'll be saving for this much, or I'll be saving for that much. You understand? And the other thing is that after internship, that you have ComServes, and in these days, sometimes to get a ComServe post, it can be difficult. So save up money for ComServes. So one wise lady once told us that for you to have a good stress-free month, make sure that every month in your account you have 3 times the money that you are getting monthly. So 3 times your salary in your account for you to help you survive your internship. So because when you start internship, you start making debts. Let's say you get a house, let's say you get a car. Now you're gonna have to pay for medical aids, hospital aids. You're gonna, like, you have other things that adds to your debt umbrella. So should you not get a post during ComServe, you need to have a plan during those months you're not getting a post during your ComServe. I mean, your car goes with insurances, it goes with trackers, it goes, you understand, there is a lot of things that goes with every single thing that you're going to have credit on. So that's the other point that I want to emphasize. So, and for some of you guys during internships, during ComServe, you want to study towards your specialty. There are short courses that you want to do. Do your research as small as possible. I'll also try to upload a video on different what do you call it, the courses, the short courses that you can do during internship, during ComServe, and also towards your specialty. So I'll also try to upload a video on that. So do your own research also on that. You know, let's say you want to do 3 courses in a year, and those 3 courses will cost like 10,000, like combined. Then you know that you have to save up 10,000 for that year for the courses towards your specialty. You understand, you have everything in one umbrella. So, and the other thing is okay, just to recap, we spoke about budgeting, right? So it's about making the quotations for most of the things, the big things like the house that you want to build, the car that you want to get, and also the business if you want to start out on a business. For the studying courses, if you want to study or pursue a specialty, you have to do your own research on that, right? And the other thing is, for those of you who also want to become general practitioners and you don't want to specialize after, you have to do your own research. You know, there are things you're going to need in your surgery. You know, sometimes you need to go with the rentals. You have to rent a place somewhere. You have to know how much on a monthly basis, like, do you spend on renting a place for your surgery. What are the things that are needed in a basic surgery unit? You know, you from your bed, your ultrasound, from your speculums, from your desk to your chair, pharmaceuticals. How are you going to do it? You know, if you're going to take blood from your patients, like how do you get partnerships with laboratories, things like that. You need to know the legalities and the admin stuff that will go with your surgery. So if you have a plan, a roughly plan, and they're like, okay, to start up your own surgery, it'll need like 70,000 for you to start up like basic surgery, like your mini office, your mini room, you know, the administration side. That's what you're going to need, and you're going to have to hire someone to be your admin personnel. Then payment, how do they work, things like that. You need to plan now at the beginning of internship to say, okay, this is how much I'll be planning. This is my target. My target is like 70,000 by year 2021. So that means if there's inflation in 2023 after ComServe, or 2024 after ComServe, then I'll be, maybe the target will be like 80 or 90,000. Then you know that, okay, I'll be needing 90,000. You understand? Then you can start saving up for that. Even if you save, I don't know, you save like 2,500 a month, or even 1,500 a month, like you are saving towards something. You understand? And the other thing is, if it's possible or close to possible to impossible, try to make almost everything debt free. The things that you can leave under credit, it can be the house that, not the house that you're going to build. I would suggest that if you are planning to build a house for your family or yourself, you make it debt free. But if it's close to impossible that you can make it debt free, then try to limit your credits to a car and a house, and other things just let them flow being debt free, because you don't want to be living for debt. You understand? So yeah. And when it comes to savings as well, under your budget, when it comes to savings, I like using the term paying yourself. I also pay myself. I know how much I'm paying myself in a monthly basis. Paying yourself means you pay yourself before any other thing. Let's say you pay yourself 2.5. I mean, in varsity you never got to use 2.5 every month. Okay, this with me, you pay yourself, like, let's say you pay yourself 5,000 from that salary you're getting. You know that 5,000 is for you, and you can do whatever you want with it, be it shopping, be it going out with friends, be it buying yourself online what you know. So that money is 5,000, and you know that in a month you can go over 5,000 on online shopping. You can go over 5,000 on going out, outings. You can't, you know, you have to have a limit on how much are you going to pay yourself, and that money is for you to spend on like mere things, you understand? So after you do that, and the rest of the money, you have to see where are you saving that money. You get it? If you're saving the money to investments, you have fixed savings account, you have flexible savings account, depending on the bank that you're using, then you can see how much you're going to save, you understand? So that's how I normally go about every month, saving up, making a budget and living to the budget. Yes, sometimes the budget won't go according to plan because you have other things that come during the month, but you already know that if should there be a distraction or should there be something that is just frictional, you just have to, you know, that the major things are covered, like your house, your car, and other things. So yeah, that's about it with the budgeting for bigger things. So the question will be like, how do I decide how much I put away? Okay, how I do this is, I don't know if you know about, is it the 50-30-20 rule, that 50% of your salary should go to your major things, and your 30% should go to like those other things, and your 20% should go to your savings. So what happens? 50%. So you check out your 50% of your salary, and you check, okay, I'm gonna need a car. A car will be like, I need a car that is like 7,000, not more, a month. And okay, I'm gonna rent a flat. Okay, the flat that I'm renting is like 18,000, is like a 2-bedroom flat. Okay, if you are staying at a DQ, or you're staying at an apartment where you're paying less, than good, like let's say 8,000. And then you also want to, I don't know, start up a business, you know, you're paying for your business, whatever, then it's like 4,000, you know. And then should that amount exceed your 50% of your salary, you know that you are going over your budget, you are going over like your expenses. So you have to cut some of the cost. If it's cutting the car that you want, like the installment money, you go for a car that is like 6,000 a month, then go for that 6,000 car a month. Then it will drop the amount of money you'll be spending, so that you won't be over 50% of your own salary. And you go to your 30% salary, because now you'll be left with like another 50%. For the remaining 50%, 30% will go to your other needs. So your other needs will be like things like petrol, your medical aids, your hospital aids, and things like that. Some people like putting medical aid and hospital aid in 50%, which is okay. And 30%, okay, you can do that for your medical aid, your hospital aids. You can do it for your groceries. You can do it for what normally what I put also there is my unexpected expenditures. Let's say you have a car, you don't have tire insurance, scratch and dent insurance, then you can also put amount. Let's say you put like 2,000, you put like 500 a month in that for unexpected expenditures. Let's say also for unexpected travels. Let's say there's a funeral at home, you want to travel to home to go to a funeral, or you want to, things like that, things that are not like expected or on your budget. You put money for it, so that should you have to take money out of your account during the month, you know where to get that money. So that's what I do normally under the 30%. And under the 10%, you put your savings. So you decide, you can call your banker, discuss with them the types of savings they have, the types of investments they have, so that you know how to save your money. And you have to have a good target for your savings. If you want to say, okay, I want by this month, by this year, to have saved 50,000, then okay, that means I'll have to put aside maybe 1,000 rands a month to get to that 50,000 target. So that's about it. And if you get this, then you are good to go. And by the end of putting everything down, you realize that your budget, your money will go to 30 rands. Like, you'll be left with 30 rands in your account, which is nothing. So it'll actually give you an awareness to actually not go over or spend over on your money, on your salary. So yeah, I don't want to make this video lengthy. I will try to put a video on things you need to look out for, or things you need to know before buying a car, and also just put it there and there. Also the things that the budget, or roughly amounts, estimated amounts rather, of the courses, the short courses that you can do throughout your internship and your comserve, and the courses that you can do after comserve for your specialty, for your journey into specialty. So yeah guys, I hope this video was helpful. And I know I'm not a financial expert, but I'm just trying to share this knowledge with you. Some of you know some of these things, but you're so ignorant about them. You should be careful of that, because by the end of internship, you would look back and you wouldn't have anything into your bank account. You would look back and try to trace where you spend your money, and you would not have any idea, because you were careless about using your money. So you are the one responsible for what goes out of your money and what goes into your money. And the other thing that I forgot to mention is tracking your statements, your bank statements. If your bank statement is like 3 pages for a month, child, you need to do something about it. Something is wrong. You're doing something wrong. No, and this thing of buying airtime from your bank balance every now and then should stop, and data should stop. Like, no. So we should start to be conscious of what we make, of our money, and where our money goes. You should not just spend money because you have it. You should spend money on things that you really need. You should spend money on things that you really are going to look back and say, okay, there's my money. You understand? So yeah, things like that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for the long video. I tried to make it as basic as possible because I'm not a financial expert, and I was going to give you a tip on how to draw a budget, but I don't know how to do that. But you can go to Google Documents. If you have any Google account, you can go to Google Documents, and they normally have nice templates on budget, and you can trace your monies and how you spend your monies on monthly basis. So yeah guys, I hope you had a good time in this video today, and you learned about a few things. And yeah, you can also comment down below on what are the methods that you're using to budget or to save up money, and we can learn from each other. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong, and I can learn from you to budget better or spend my money wisely. So yeah, until our next video guys, we will meet again.